Hello. I wanted to quickly go over approximate setup if we are dealing with how close this unit should be to, let's say, the corner or two sides of a wall. You by all means don't need to put it up next to a wall, but we have designed it so it can fit very close to two corners. So like, you know, putting it up into one of the corners of a room or something along those lines. So if we are to imagine that this piece of fabric here is one wall, we are looking at about 16 inches from the massage table to the wall. And that gives somebody clearance to walk around this side. Now, of course, you can bring it out further, but that's what is a minimum distance. Now, the control box to the edge of the massage table is about 5 inches. This gives you enough room to drop drapes or fabric over the edge, and the client can still manipulate the volume controls with their fingers. The proper spacing of where this box should be in relationship to the massage table. If this is the client's head, torso, waist, legs, it's going to be right in the middle of this section of the massage table. So you can see it here lined right up. Let's take a look at how the tripod legs look. So again, we're dealing with one corner of a wall, and then we're going to do another corner or another wall itself. So you have two walls here, and I know this is a drape and it's not quite doing what I want it to, but to give you an example, let's work on the front legs of the tripod. This front leg is coming down. We have one part of it extended, and you're going to see a red line when you do that, and that tells you where to stop. This leg extends out past this leg itself. On this one, we are looking at 8 inches where it comes out. So it's really not that much further out. And let's work over to this other leg. Again, it's in the second position, so it's wider than normal. And then we're going to have it extended out, and then there's going to be a red line, and that gives you 10 inches of extension right there. And this leg sits underneath the massage table. And if we look straight down, you'll see you can't even see part of the leg. And now, since we're dealing with close quarters here, and this is supposedly a little wall, this leg has 0 extension, and it's on the first position. So this angle is very, very close to vertical. Whereas the angle on this one and the other one are much further out. So that gives you the stability. Now, since this control box is so close to the massage table, this light bar arm does not need to come out too far. You can see these vertical parts. They didn't do that. They didn't come out at an angle. They stayed vertically almost. So let's take a look at what this looks like if we are to line this right down the middle. If this is the person's head, you can see that these are right about where they need to be. And then we're looking over here, these are vertical. So in that respect, when you do this, opening and closing, it gets plenty out of the way. so a client can get on and off with ease. And this can even go further back so it's clearing this massage table completely. So nobody has to bang their head on the crystals or anything like that. So if I am working on a client, I can come over, grab it and pull it down from this direction, or I can lower it from this direction. I can gain access to the controls because really on this side, all you're doing is turning on or off. There's no real adjustments there. And this side has the volume, and then you have your brightness control over here. So that would be the ideal way to set this up. Now, of course, again, you can bring this further away from a wall, but just to show you, there isn't a lot going on here that's going to interfere with the tripod, and it's very stable. Like, I am shaking this thing vigorously, and the tripod's not moving, and I am moving this further out. When I go really far out, extreme far, yeah, I'm going to get a little bit of wobble in the tripod during that movement. But once I stop moving it, the tripod's stable. And I hope this brings some clarity. Thank you.